Hey, welcome Tenno. Hi, Panzermensch. Yes, I'm all good. We're gonna do one today instead of Monday, um, because my plans shifted around. Um, as you can see, the old piece is out. Um, that came out Wednesday, and there's a whole lot of things involved here. I'm not going to go through them very much because um, I am not planning to do the mission preview on this account. We're not that far from the old piece. We could do it very quickly, um, but I'm just going to continue
Good
and log in
fortune, Hunter.
and claim our reward. Oh, we got a resource booster. Yeah, I did the quest too on my main account. I like the quest. But there's a whole lot of things that I would rather we do here on this account before I get to the old piece, because we just did the old war. That by itself opens up a lot of options. And we have a lot of building up to do before we can do some of the new modes after the new war. So the first thing that happens is there's a new operator remaster. So we get to change the look of our Tenno, and she's actually not too bad looking. The hair is not as appropriate as it was. The colors for that, let's go ahead and change features. All right, a little bit too square jawed there. Let's see if I can change that. No, not with this. It's hardly doing anything actually on this one. Oh, because they're the same visage. That would explain it. Let's take a... This visage is the alternate. Yeah, oh, actually, that looks much better right there. Okay, equip. Alright, eyes. Kind of the eyes are what we want them to be. I can leave the makeup for right now. I have any better eyebrows that I want? Slightly bigger eyebrows. Hairstyle. Okay, so we're using the bob mid part right now. I might go for the bob side part instead. Yeah, I think I like that one better for her. But the color of that hair is not dark enough, and we do not have any other colors. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Exit, back, exit. Let's go briefly. I was considering doing this, and now I think I should. Oh, I only have 60.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers.
I only have 60 and it cost 100 to get Gamma. Well, alright, so I guess I'm using the colors I've got.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Stalker weapons max leveled, yeah. I'm kind of surprised I've gotten so many of the Stalker weapons on this account already. It feels like it took me forever to get them on my main account, and on this account, like I got most of them dropped in the first couple of weeks. So let's see. Let's change the primary color here to something a little darker, and then. Oh no, sorry, that is wrong. That was this one. No, we're talking about features, hairstyle. Okay, let's change this color to a darker red. Oh, and that only affected the one thing. Let's change all of them to a darker red. That'll look better, I think. So now it looks green. Is that green? Okay, I'm slightly colorblind. That's green. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, okay. I don't have a good... That's about the darkest red I think I got. I'll go back to that. maybe make the highlight a lighter red. Make the tertiary maybe a little bit of light. That'll work. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. Let's see what else we got. We got markings, no markings. The voice I'm not changing. The head and the body. And then we'll switch the drifter. Drifter's pretty much the same. Oh, actually, let's go back. What do we do for the faces? I want the same face settings. I did it? Oh, I must not have saved. What? Okay. $42.67. Let's go with a NOM2. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. $43.53, $42.67. Okay. Back. Did it save it this time? 42.67, 43.53. Okay, yes. Okay. Appearance. Features. 42. 67. This was 43. And this was 53. Okay, eyes. Slightly different. No, good Lord. Eyebrows. Hair. Let's go for a different look for the hair. And make it a bit more that color. I can't really do a good job on this hair colors with the colors I have, but eventually I'll have better colors. The only thing I'm not doing quests, but I will be going into the Vallis Undermind stuff and starting to farm Noko. But my main job is to do Relics, because Barraketeer's here, and I want to get some Prime mods. No Visage ink, I don't think, unless there's... No Visage ink. Alright. Maybe, let's see. Let's see what's up first before I do this. First part is we're looking at going to Barracuteer and seeing what we need. Barracuteer is on Earth. Strata Relay. Com. I do have a couple of Gauss Prime Relics that I intend to try and unlock. Particularly those two that we got on Monday. It's really the only part that I need is from those two relics. And beyond that, we're going to be opening up a lot of different relics in general. Because we're going to need stuff to sell for ducats for Prime mods. And today his mods are all primed. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take some void surplus. We're going to purchase that.
You know, you might almost rate an invitation to one of my famous parties, Tenno. As a waiter, maybe, or a hat stand.
Honestly, we'd make a good hat stand.
Still better than
Ooh, an Exilus weapon adapter. Yes, it is still better than a Tarfo deal. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Prime Reach, which is +3 range maxed out on melee, which is nothing to sneeze at on melee. That means that you're basically doing, on average, 4 meters of range for each swing. You can swing at things that are further away and hit them. So that's pretty good. Prime Fever Spike is also very good. 165% toxin is nothing to sneeze at. The shotgun ammo mutation. It's okay. Not my highest priority. Actually, it's probably my lowest priority at this point. Prime Counterbalance. No, I take it back. That's my lowest priority. Yeah, I know. A sword with a shotgun range. You put that on a sword that has a pretty decent range. It does not help with thrown melee weapons, however. So like the Zorus or anything like that. But it will help with other things. That's a really nice feature there. I like putting something like this on the Paracesis itself because that makes that a really massive thing. No, I take it back. Prime shotgun ammo mutation is not my lowest priority. Prime counterbalances, 85% weapon recoil. There are a few weapons where the recoil is annoying, but they're very, very few. And I'm not using any of them. So that is my lowest priority, is the Prime counterbalance. Prime Cleanse the Murmur. Now that we have done the new war, Prime Cleanse the Murmur is actually a higher priority than it used to be. Because we are really only a few story quests away from being able to play against the Murmur. So that is not necessarily a bad choice. It's kind of my third choice. I'm going to say Prime Fever Strike is my first. Prime Reach is that. That's my third. We only have 35 ducats, and I'm already looking at over 1,000 just with these three. Let's see, what does he get in the way of weapons? The Maradetron is not bad. It's a decent weapon. Very expensive though. The Volcar Wraith is there was a time when Volcar was one of the better shotgun snipers. I don't know if it really is anymore. And the Prisma Twin Gremlin. So 2 secondaries. No, that's a primary. That's a shotgun. The Maradetron, I would actually rather have something that was like the Archoplasmor, to be honest. The Prisma Twin Gremlins could be useful, but none of those are calling to me right now. If I didn't have mods to get, I might consider them. And in his... Oh, there's a Nuka Hunter that begins. That means we're going to probably run into him in a bunch of missions. Axie M5. Magnus and Magnus. those could be useful. And the Sands of Anaris blueprint. I keep putting off getting this. I may or may not get this now. We don't have a lot of time though. We have today, basically. Yeah. That primed reach is tempting, but not as tempting as the primed fever strike. So this is my first priority, second priority, third priority, fourth, fifth. We don't have any 60/60 mods, which is a shame. But that's okay. All right. Now, as I recall, we did a pretty good amount of selling things last time. Oh yeah, we sold almost everything that we had, which was duplicates that we didn't need. But we do have that, which is worth 15. Oh great. I need that. Okay. Oh, so we get a double resource drop blessing right now. We got the one from our daily, and we got a 3-hour one by just coming into here. And I have a message. Oh, that's probably Barracudeer. Yes, Barracudeer saying, "Hi, I'm back." Okay. So yeah, we have to crack a bunch of relics today just to get all those ducats. Anything else we need to do while we are here? Arbitration honors. I don't think we had enough. Yeah, we only have 9. All right. So let's go take a look at our relics. Okay. Which one was the one that had the relic I'm looking for? I believe it's Gauss. Systems, neuroptics. This is the one. And I have enough to make it radiant. The Axie V13. I will refine that as radiant. Okay. So don't forget about it. The only thing we need is that Gauss Prime Neuroptics, and I only have one relic that has it. Sure, you can join me. Let's see if I can invite you. Let's set this to public. Let's set this to friends. And there we go. Invite. Oh, I haven't even looked at the honor area.
The sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Yeah, my main account picked the Great and Terrible too for the honor area. There's a new thing. You have 20 Gauss relics. Woo. Okay. Well, I don't know what we've got in the way of missions. Now that's the next question. What do we have in the way of relic missions right now? I would love it if there was an Axie capture mission. No, but there's an Axie mobile defense. Oh, but that's going. Oh, but actually both of these are going away in 3 minutes. So we'll have all new Axie very shortly. Actually, one of them already went away. Let's wait and see for a second before what comes up. I don't want to go into that. While we're waiting, let me look at Nightwave.
Welcome.
We have started on a whole new week of stuff. Completing Whispers in the Walls is possible. I don't know what that is. I believe that's doing a deep Archimedia run, which I don't think we can do because we have to get our standing up first. Or we need better... Oh no, we need better equipment for that. Right. Servofish. Opening 30 lockers. I have to remember to open lockers. Kill enemies with magnetic damage. Okay.
That's all from me.
Alright. Let's see if we've gotten a new Axie. Not yet. 2 minutes. We're killing 2 minutes. If you have Gauss Relics, do you have Gauss Prime yet? You say you have 20 Gauss Relics that aren't upgraded. If you have Gauss Relics that aren't upgraded, make sure you're only opening the ones with the commons. Gauss Prime is your main? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've been playing around with him on my main account, and he hasn't clicked with me. Not yet, anyway. I think I need to mod him better. Oh, we have a lot of Cephalon Suda standing, but not enough that we're going to run out today. Okay. We got those new missions yet? Axie. Interception for 40-some seconds. Well, the only one that I need is the Neuroptics. I'm pretty sure. Yes, the Gauss Prime Neuroptics. So if you want to use that when we go into the Axie one, that would be wonderful, and I'd appreciate that. Double the chance. Axie Survive. Axie Hive. Well, I don't know if I've done a Hive. No, I've done Hive missions with this account before. Let's, survival's 5 minutes. The Hive is... Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, it refreshed because there are changes. What? What just happened here? Okay, hold on. Let's exit and go back in. I saw an Axie Hive mission for a second. Oh, we have 3 Axie missions now. We have Hive, Survival, and Interception. Okay. I have a bunch of Axie Relics. You up for Survival? And let's stay in there and open a couple of Axie Relics and see what happens. But only the first one we worry about, the Gauss. No. I have all of the weapon stuff except for already. I think I'm missing. I think I'm missing the Icarius Prime Blueprint, which is... I have 2 relics that I've already radianted, but it's not Axie. Yes, I have these 2 Mezzo relics that I will be opening later. That's the only that's the only blueprint I'm missing on that on the weapons. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a survival on Axie. And what is this? It's on Pluto. It's okay. Alright, so going to go into there. I'm going to select our V13, and then the rest of these, I probably won't open the Y1s or the Y2s because I wouldn't mind getting Ureli Prime at some point. But I will open the others without any concern whatsoever. Alright, so this is the one I'm doing. I'm equipping it. Wow, nobody else going into this one? Interesting. Oh, I didn't even look at which Warframe I'm using. I have no idea. Who do I have? I have Wukong. He can survive pretty well. Okay. Alright. Well, let's bring out his twin then.
For supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Oh, life support's the other way. Well, actually, let's clear out the stuff.
Found a fissure. Look out for reactants. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a
Ooh,
relic.
lockers. I'm opening up lockers. I have to remember that. Some of them were already open.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Life support incoming. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support has been replenished. Tenno, prepare for life support. Life support activated.
Oh! How dare you knock me off the edge?
Another life support capsule is now available.
Really? How did I miss that? There we go. Now we got another person here. Oh, I'm being hunted. Or somebody is.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns.
Oh, he's up there, is he? I just realized.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Gauss Prime Neuroptics. I will happily take that. That was what I was missing. Although I wouldn't have minded the Nautilus Prime Carapace too. Alright. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I guess everybody wants to extract. I'm fine with that. Let me go get that Granum coin though first. Oh. Yeah. All right. This way.
Life support on the way.
Oops. Ah.
Additional life support has arrived.
There we go.
Another job well executed.
Couple of ribbon slivers. It's not always bad. Ooh, I might hit the maximum on Arbiter's Pexus today. Let's see, what do I need for rank up? I will need Aya and credits. I have both. Well, I won't have the credits in a minute because I'm about to start cooking Gauss. Oh, there's other things here too. I also have in the foundry Nova and Saren. Ooh, I'm claiming Nova right now. Oh, yeah, I need another slot. I know. All right. And then I'll come over here and look for Gauss Prime. We need some argon crystals to be able to build Gauss Prime, however. So that means we're going to have to do something in the void. Or we might have to do a... Well, doing missions in the void is not a bad place to rank up a new Warframe. Upgrade... Oh, no. Switch to our default loadout for things. I'm going to swap out to Nova. And before I even consider modding her, I'm going to look over here. View offerings. Okay, so Nova has a number of pretty good augments. I'm really, really fond of using the neutron star and the molecular fission augment combined, because what happens then is that neutron star particles do heat damage, okay, with a guaranteed status effect, okay, and can be recast to double the search radius. And the molecular prime augment means that when I hit something with a null star, if it's killed, okay, they're primed, and when they're killed, it restores null star charges, which means it stays up for a long time. You don't often have to recast it. And as you'll see, we're gonna actually mod Nova up. The main reason I built Nova early, for what I was considering anyway, is because of her 3, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second here. Okay, so her passive is that slowed down enemies can drop health orbs, and sped up enemies can drop energy orbs. So she tends to get a lot of health and energy by killing things when she's using her 4, which either speeds up or slows down stuff. Null Star is really the most useful ability on the frame. It's the one that everybody should have up constantly, because what happens is it creates particles. By default, it creates 12. Okay, each of those particles that you have does damage reduction. So by default, just putting this input gives you 60% damage reduction. You can get a maximum of 90. Okay. They have a range. They do damage when they hit things, and when they hit things, they get used up. But if you're killing things and you have that augment on, it basically re-ups it. So if you're in a low to mid-level mission, you're pretty much killing everything one shot with each of your particles, and it's creating new particles. You never have to recast this. So that's, by default, it's okay. With those augments on it, it's awesome. And I'm not even going to bother oh, wait, I didn't buy those augments. Darn it, I have to buy those augments. I can't just look at them. If I look at them and I don't buy them, it's not much use. So Nova, I want neutron star, and I want molecular fission. This is not, by the way, there are other builds for Nova. Don't take my approach for Nova and use it for everything, but I think it's a decent approach for Nova, is to use those. Okay. All right. So we're going to upgrade. I am going to put a reactor on her. And I am going to go and put both of these mods on and rank them up. All right, and you can see down here, it doesn't make any obvious change to anything by doing those, but they do have an effect, and it's a major effect. So that's for one. That's the most important thing. You keep that up, and if we rank it, if we increase its strength, it will give us 90% damage reduction by itself, which is huge. The antimatter drop puts out a big thing that you can shoot to charge up, and when it hits something, anything solid, it will explode for amount of damage. It doesn't seem like a lot, but every time you hit something, you're basically multiplying its damage. So it could get a pretty high amount. I don't use it as often as I probably should. The number three is the reason we wanted to get Nova in the first place. We were doing isolation vaults, and Lloyd sometimes gets a little bugged and cannot proceed. This is one of the only abilities in the game that can cause Lloyd to continue. If you cast this just in front of Lloyd, he will move through it and continue wherever he was going. Last week when I was doing the isolation voids, we were getting bugged all the time, and the downside is, okay, I'm going to want to keep this eventually when we get the helmet segment, we probably will be replacing Wormhole on some of our configs. We always want to leave one config for doing isolation vaults just for that purpose. Okay. Molecular Prime. This is the thing that speeds up and slows down enemies. That's useful for our passive here. When they're slowed down, they become more, whether or not they're sped up or slowed down, they become more vulnerable to damage. There is an explosion damage. The damage that they do when it's done is there, it can actually prime them for molecular fission, for the purpose of this. All right, so anything hit, even if it's not a null star, this will also prime them for molecular fission. So we have a lot of interesting ways of doing stuff. The duration is not fast, not long. So we will probably want some, but the effect duration is a little longer, but the actual duration of this doesn't take a lot of time. It expands as you go. You'll see how we do this. All right, so modding Nova, the first thing we need is an aura. We have no dash aura, so I'll put Dreamer's Bond in there because that'll work with anything. All right, the second thing we need to do is figure out which things work with what. All right, intensify, strength. Strength is going to increase the damage reduction on each particle, 1%. All right, at least at first. Okay, but even that 1% brings us up to 72%. It increases damage for that. It increases the damage for this, and it also increases the speed. So stronger strength is important. You can get even more if you did something like Blind Rage. Okay, you would get 8%. Okay, now we're at the cap. We're at the damage reduction cap, but our efficiency has dropped. Okay, with the Blind Rage. So you'll have to counter that in some way. Next up, we have duration. Duration. Where's my duration mod? Continuity. There it is. So continuity. Duration increases the number of antimatter particles we have. Huge. We want that duration. Definitely. The more antimatter particles we have, the better by far. It does not affect most of the other things, but it does increase the radius and the duration of molecular prime. So another huge thing. And these two abilities are really the most used abilities. So duration's very good on this frame. And finally we have, where is it? Hello, I might have to start. Oh, there it is. Stretch. Wow, I don't have a ranked up stretch on here. How do I not have a ranked up stretch? I must have it. There it is. Okay, so stretch increases our range. Gives it a little more range from Null Star. It's useful, not terribly so. Gives us more range on the antimatter drop. Also useful. Big boost to the range on Wormhole. But again, the only reason we want that right now is it does help you get around maps faster. But I don't find it as important a thing. This is why a lot of people will subsume off wormhole and replace it with something else. And it does give you a bigger radius for the explosion. So range, not as important. Okay. We're much more concerned with the other stuff. Now, I've got a prime redirection. I can put that on there if I really wanted to, but the most important things we need is we need more strength. I'm going to put blind rage on here for that. We need to counter that efficiency loss so that we can actually cast things. So I'll put streamline on here. Okay, that brings us back up to 90%. We are going to put duration on here, which we will do with continuity. I'll put that there actually. We might put intensify on here as well to give it even more strength. Okay, because now we're talking 15. Each damage is just 303 plus the damage from the heat from the neutron star, plus the recasting on this and the status. So we've got a pretty good strength for this. All right, and we have 9 left. With 9 left, I could put on something that gives us shield or health or something like that. But guess what? Okay, no, I don't have it. Adaptation, there it is, yes. Guess what? If I put adaptation on here and I have 90% from my null star, this can get me up to 99%. Because adaptation, when we get damaged, will give us resistance to that damage type. Okay, so we can get 99% to different damage types as we're being done with things. So I'm going to put adaptation on here and leave it like that for right now. So we have an okay build for Nova. We'll get a better build soon. Arcane-wise, we don't have a whole lot of arcanes. We have a very limited number of arcanes, and none of them are rank up past 1. Arcane Furies, if we do a critical hit, that's probably the best one we have right now. We're going to equip that. And then in our other arcane slot, let's see, what do we have? We have anything that will help here that heals our companion, headshot, slash status effect that's resisting radiation status, toxin status. We're not doing arc guns. We're not using a shotgun. His own creative. None of those really stick out, so we'll put some. I'll put some arcane resistance on. Okay, for right now. Yeah, I know. You have to wait for 3 days after you started with things. It's so frustrating. Building new Warframes can be a frustrating experience because you got to wait. But that's the advantage of keeping things in the queue. I've got Nova because that was in the queue. I've got Saren in the queue. It's already done, actually. And now I'm getting Gauss Prime into the queue. So there'll be things as I go that I can rank up. Oh, I didn't even put flow on here. Wow, I could use more energy, couldn't I? 175 though is enough to do what I need to do. So I don't need a lot of energy to fire this null star off. 27.5. I do need more energy to fire off molecular prime. I'll stick the flow on instead of the continuity. That gives me 350 energy. Okay. But loses our damage resistance a bit. Okay. So I was going to take her into the void to look for crystals, but I think my first mission here. Let's see. Actually, what are my options? Do we have any void No, we don't have any void fishers, which is a slightly sad thing. We do have an Omnia Fisher on Lua, which is Conjunction Survival, but Omnia Fishers can take any polarity. I mean, any type of relic to unlock it, but you don't really want to go into one of those until you want to open a bunch and you know those missions well. Void Cascade, we do not know that mission. It is locked. There's a reason that it's locked. We haven't even got access to it yet. Conjunction Survival we've never done, although I do plan to do that sometime when we come back after the Christmas break. So I don't know if I want to do that or if I just want to go and get some more relics. I think that might be the better choice. Let's go do Avoid Exterminate and get more relics in the process. And rank up our... let's see. Is there an Exterminate here? Mobile Defense, Sabotage, Interception, Mod Survival. Mod Survival is a good place to rank up a Warframe. It's also a deadly place to rank up a Warframe if you're not ready for it. And I'm not sure how this would work, but you want to go ahead and do that? You think you can handle that? Have you ever been to Mott, Panzerwrench? I guess we're good for that. Let's go. And again, the key with Nova is keep that one up.
Ready? Trigger the alarm.
It's not going to tell you when it's out. You have to keep an eye on that 15 in the lower right-hand corner.
Life support has been cut off.
And
they're trying to choke you out.
This way.
Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Up. I should have modded for cold. And you can see, I mean, things are going boom without too much trouble here. Now, if we go... Oh, our 4 hasn't been unlocked yet. When she's fully ranked and fully powered up, she's going to walk through a mission like this and everything's just going to explode.
Get ready for a capsule.
I have some...
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Well, gotta watch out for your shields, too. There's some argon crystals. Which is why we came here in the first place. Notice I have not had a recast R1 yet. Everything seems to be dying pretty well. Oh, we got some more people here. However, you can recast it,
Tenno, prepare for life
and it'll
support.
kill a bunch of things in the process.
Life support has been replenished.
Oh man, they're dropping argon crystals like flies.
Additional life support has arrived.
I'm down. Oops. Make sure you recast it. I would recast that when it's gotten below 10. Somebody else's. Oh, I'm invisible. I must have gotten a boost from somebody. Oh! I'm using shade. Not what I intended to use, by the way.
Life support on the way.
Oh.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Man, I'm even using a Gorgon. I really should remember to look at my loadouts before I go on missions like this.
Just made their first
Okay.
discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready. Life support activated.
Oh, I'm being fooled.
Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now
Oh, we got
available.
people waiting. Oh, and my null star went off. Oh, I've got a Captain Vor. Where is he? Where are you, Vor?
Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the Void.
You gotta be around here somewhere.
Now I will stop them. Now I am changed, reborn through the energy of the Yanis Key, forever bound to the Void. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by
Is that him?
those from
It is.
an impostor who knows not the secrets of the void.
Oh, I still haven't unlocked my 4.
I was cut in half, destroyed, but through its Yanis key, the void called to me. It brought me here, and here I was, reborn.
Another life's.
This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I
Oh, I see another argon crystal. Where was that argon crystal? Did I grab it? I must have already grabbed it. No, I didn't grab it. Now I've grabbed it. Wait, that was an open... I just noticed the name of the Nightwave mission to get the lockers is called Kleptomaniac. It's appropriate. We'll use this one. This will work.
Life support activated. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Oh, and watch out for nullifiers like that. They will turn off your null stars. Okay, whoop, nothing there. Oh, speaking of null stars and nullifiers. God, that Gorgon takes forever to reload. Oh, and I forgot we were releveling the Paracesis too.
been replenished.
I love it when they clump up like that. It makes it really easy to kill a lot of them. Oops. Nullifier. Oops, who's recovering over there? Ah, there's our molecular prime. And you just cast that, and it primes everything, and it gets a little slower in the process. Whoops.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Ooh. There we go. Another argon crystal sitting over here.
Life support activated.
I figure we'll go till 20 minutes and wrap it up then. My fingers are starting to hurt.
has arrived.
Oop.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Another job well executed.
Oh, that was a good rank up workout for Nova. And my arm is now thoroughly tired. What did we get? We got Malignant Force, which is a 60/60 from Captain Vor. It's definitely worth killing him for that. That's a toxin status on rifles. So that's a nice thing. Okay. Before I continue with this insane loadout here, what was I playing with? Okay, Gorgon. All the weapons to be using in that mission. Okay, let's switch that out. Ooh, maybe I should rank up the Nataric. It might be time to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Equip it. Has it been... The Nataric is the bow we got during the new war. And yeah, I'm going to put... Oh, it is upgraded. So that's good. We are not using Thunderbolt on it. Yeah, if you shoot something close, it will hurt you in the process. So, Malignant Force, though, is a very definite possibility because if you notice, the Nataric is very much a status weapon. It has critical chance, which is definitely worth ranking up, but its big thing is status. So let's look at our status mods. We have high voltage, we have thermite rounds, we have malignant force, we do not have the cold one.
Operator, orders is
Of course we don't.
to report that all my good jokes are gone.
Yeah, thank you, Orders, for that pun. Radiation, would I rather radiation or corrosive? Let's put on corrosive. I'm going to stick it like this. I'm going to rank this up 3. And apply the fusion. Okay. And then I want to have, even though I don't have the status one, I want cold as a separate one. I'm going to put prime cryo rounds on here. Because cold will mix with the heat that Nova is putting out and create blast, which will also spread to other people. So every time I shoot things, that are affected by Null Star, you'll get a blast which will spread to other people. So that's a useful thing to have, is just a pure cold on something. Blast is useful too, because it includes the cold and it'll just add to the heat. Okay. Let's see. Let's put on some more status. Put rifle aptitude on there. You know, I will put thermite rounds here too. So I'm going to do corrosive and blast. That will cause even more blast because the heat will be added to the blast that this is producing. And then at this point, it looks like, oh, we should just have a serration on here. And if I put that there, I think I can put the serration here, which I can. Okay. So now we're doing 4,000 damage with each shot. Charged. Each quick shot of this bow does 4,000 damage. Okay. And each charge shot does 8,000 damage. So yes, this is a very, very, very good weapon to have. I had forgotten all about leveling it up. Once it's ranked up, we'll have 19 more slots. Maybe putting some multi-shot on here may not be a bad idea. Or something that produces, oh, look at this. Quick shot is up to 111% status. I like that. I like that. And it's very likely to put a blast status on things. So yeah, that's a nice little weapon right now. Nova is now rank 18, which means I have 6 more slots. We have the drift mods. We got 2 of them as part of our stuff Monday, I think it was. Okay, well, that's fine. Stealth drift, I don't find that particularly useful, but power drift is very useful, and it's an Eximus thing. This is frequently the thing that ends up in this slot up here, because you can rank this up and get extra ability strength, and the chance to resist knockdown is pretty decent. But that's not what I'm going to put on there right now. Let's see if we can get some more either strength or duration. Let's see. I could replace our Intensify here with Umbral Intensify, but I'll lose the polarity because of it. Umbral Intensify, and it's actually less right now. This is only 24% versus, but it has tower resistance. If we were going up against Sentience, that might be worthwhile. We're not like that right now. So power drift would be the only way to get more ability strength right now. But duration, I bet we could. Augur message. I'm 1 short of being able to put that augur message on there. Shield gating. Shield gating has come back into the discussion recently for even lower level people, because it had become a primary way of handling endgame content. Very, very late game content. A shield gate basically means there's a time when your shields are hit, when it hits 0, okay, that you become immune for. Okay, so that you can't be one-shot completely just by something that hits your shields. So when your shields hit 0, you're immune for a very short period of time. This can increase that time to a full second, I think, by a full second, by a full 1.33 seconds. If during that immune time you can recover your shields fully, okay, which means you need to have low shields, not high shields, then you can effectively become immortal through shield gating. And we don't have some of the mods that would be needed for doing that. One of the mods that really helps that is a mod called Rolling Guard, I believe it's called, where if you lose your shields and you hit dodge, in other words, you're doing a dodge roll, okay, it regenerates shields very quickly. But that's not what we're going to do here. Augur Reach would give us some extra range. We don't want that. I want the duration. I'm going to put Augur Message on here. We have a bunch of extra ones, and it does not cost a lot to rank this up to 4. Which is not full rank, but it's what fits. As you see, it's only 150 endo and 7,000 credits to do that. Eventually, having one of each rank gives you some flexibility. You'll end up with that sooner or later anyway. So I'm going to apply that fusion. Really? I'll uninstall it. We can fix that later. Yes. Okay. So now I have 150% duration, which gives me 18 antimatter particles instead of the 15 I had. Makes it much better. Okay. This will probably go away later in favor of adaptation. Because adaptation will give us the extra damage resistance we need for higher level content. But right now, that's pretty good for Nova. Lex Prime is fine. Paracesis. We have 2 Forma in it. We do need to, we're going up to 5 is the goal. With 2 Forma, I can't remember what we put in here. Let's see. We had critical. We had the attack speed, which was very useful. More critical stuff. I might have had status mods in here. I can't remember. I can't. I'd have to go look at my notes. It's been a while. Oh, I had the other Gladiator mods in here. I had Gladiator Rush for extra combo duration and Gladiator Vice for extra attack speed. And I can put both of them back on right now while we rank up that. Okay, so we were getting, and it also drastically increases our critical chances per combo multiplier. Yeah, that's how we were doing this one right now. Is it the best build? Not by a long shot. Is it the best build given the mods that we have? Probably closer. We could, at this point, we don't know, when it gets fully ranked up, we could replace like pressure point with sacrificial pressure, which is, but you have to rank, you'd want to rank that up fully. The sacrificial steel, however, is the same critical chance, okay, and gives us the tower damage, the extra sentient damage. That one could be replaced with the extra Forma. There's going to be a point when we're going to have all 5 Forma in here and we're going to have a lot of extra space and say, what the heck are we going to do with that extra space? Because we don't have the mods yet that will give us a much better thing for this. Okay, so there's our setup. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to continue to use Nova except where we need to go fast. Oh, and you know, that white is just really kind of blinding white. So let's get a different color on there. There. Terrible color picking. Actually, let's make this red. No, God, that's a terrible color. That one, that's green. Let's stick with that. Tertiary. I want more colors. Accents. I want that to be as bright as I can. Emissive. Do I have any emissive colors? I don't see any.
Operator, the
What about
system
energy
is
colors?
not ready for style
Ah.
this magnitude.
Yeah. Yeah, be sarcastic, Ordis. I'm sorry. Yes, she is not the most stylish of frames, but it's better than just plain white. Oh, this is new. I don't think I've seen this. People are picking out community people who have different setups. I don't think I've seen that. So now you can look at like that. And it's very, very pretty looking, I will say that. But I don't have all of the stuff, including the colors. You can see that they used a lot of colors, including colors that are not available through normal purchases. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. We don't have a skin. We don't have a skin, do we? No, we don't have any skins. That'll do. Pardon me for just a second. Okay, our daily standing
New invasions. Chaos is spreading.
is doing our stuff, but we still want to open up. Oh, now I can build that Gauss stuff. Where's my Gauss Prime? Yes, Gauss Prime systems can be built. Gauss Prime neuroptics can be built. Aren't I glad I have a couple of tellurium? The Gauss Prime chassis can be built. Okay. And tomorrow we'll be able to actually start the main Gauss Prime baking happening. All right. How are we doing in terms of master rank? I'm curious. We're at 12. We've got a long ways to go to 13. And I really want to get to 14 so I can get that Icarius Prime built. But it will do. Okay. So we want more weapons and more stuff. What do we have that's buildable? Anything? Ready to build. I have 3 pieces of the Ambassador, but I don't have the main blueprint. Ambassador is a interesting weapon. We need more ciphers. We should build more of those. 15 is not enough ciphers. We've already built Dread. Man, I forgot we had a couple of Equinox parts. There are 8 of these, so the fact that we have 2 of them is not saying much. Let's see. Hildren Prime. I have 2 of the 3 Hildren Prime things. I have 2 of the 3 Labos Prime. Well, we need to open stuff. We need to open relics. We need to get as many things as we can.
My foundry system has completed a build.
Okay. We have 2 radiant relics that we want to open. One of them is this N15. I have 5 more of them, but they're not radiant right now. To try and get the last piece of Nesser Prime that we don't have. Where's the other one? That Mezzo A7. I have 2 Mezzo A7 radiants that have a Carius Prime. Let's see if we can get those to open. That's Mezzo. All 3 of these are Mezzo, so we can do a couple of Mezzo runs. Mezzo, where are we at? What do we have in the way of Mezzo? I have a Mezzo Exterminate on Series and a Mobile Defense on Exterminate. Seems really a good choice for Nova right now. So let's go ahead and do some Mezzo Exterminates. And I want to open up these 2 A7s. Equip. I will try and take care of my fingers. I had a long enough break while I was modding that my fingers are okay right now. Okay.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Oh, I forgot what I was using for a second there. I'm using the Natteric. They're getting way ahead of me here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Nothing here.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible.
Oh, let's see. Warthros Prime Relate is the worth the most.
Another job well executed.
Meso exterminate again, and we'll try it again. Quit for mission. Yes.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
We do.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Where are we going? We're going this way?
Use caution. I am picking up traces of Prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity. Prosecutor down. Stay alert. There could be more ahead.
That is not the way to go. Where is the right way to go here? I have no idea. I have no point on my map that leads...
The enemy
There we
is
go.
broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Well, they're all worth about the same, but I don't have the Aphurus Prime barrel.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I just noticed I have all the Protea Prime parts and I haven't started building her. I wonder why. Probably I needed argon crystals. Well, I have a whole bunch of them right now. Wow, I got 54 void traces out of that. Oh, that's right, because I've got the resource boosters going on. Let's make sure we've got Protea Prime in the queue, too. Yep, that's what I needed. I needed argon crystals and didn't have them at the time. Oh, I need neural sensors. I want to build Protea Prime systems, too. I need neural sensors. We got any of these that are on Jupiter? No, never is when you want one. Okay, I have one more Meso relic to unlock. That's Radiant, and I'm going to do that. And then, looks like we're going to try and get some neural sensors. You may notice that people now have titles with their names, like Restov has on that for sure for learn.
There is a large
Whoa.
platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Where are we going? This way, I think. Yep, that way. Wow, they are so far ahead of me. It's not funny. Ooh, locker. I forgot about the lockers. Now I know where they're at.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
And we did not get what we were looking for. The Nautilus Prime is worth the most, though.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All right, I guess I'm gonna take a side trip to unlock to get some neural sensors. Now it turns out, oh wait a minute, after reading things that, oh, I have some rewards from here.
I make exceptions for the exceptional.
Let's see. So, anything new here? Nope. Still looking at this. So we haven't scanned any objects. Well, that would be because
It's
I'm using the
time
wrong
for Nora to say goodnight.
companion here. Right now, I want my companion to be, instead of Shade, we'll bring back Helios. I should build a new companion. I'm going to buy the blueprint for this one. And we'll start that one up. Oh, but I still want Helios.
Saddle up.
Alright. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to death. Cube and build this thing. It'll take 24 hours. That way we can get more mastery, because we need mastery for our stuff. All right. Let's go do some Jupiter things. It turns out that neural systems often are dropped by our assassination targets. So we're going to go and assassinate Alad a couple of times. The man keeps turning up like a bad penny and just needs to be put down every time. I'm just saying. Yes, we know. Oh, come on. Seriously? You're going to make me climb up this way the hard way? Oh, I just went through a nullifier. How dare you? This is probably the fastest way up. Ah, that was a weird pause. Oh, no, that only goes to that little secret room there. That makes me sad. All right.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype. And now, let me...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
And they're already here. Oh, and we are already
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
done.
Walkers incoming. Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Oh, got a lot of hexanon. Did we get neural sensors? We did not. So it turns out that was a lie. We'll try it again. Maybe we'll get lucky on the second time.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
Alad V's newest prototype is a monstrosity forged from the bodies of our fallen Tenno. We cannot allow Zanuka to go into full production. Destroy Alad V and his horrid pet.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you. Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit.
Alad V sees the power of the Tenno and thinks he can
Four
take it
neural
for himself.
sensors right there.
That power is sacred. This blasphemy must end now.
I'm actually pretty good
Oh,
with
have
just...
you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab reconstruction.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Got a lot of things up higher right now, and nobody's here other than me. So I may take the time to go looking for those things. Okay. And I'll show off in the process what our number 3 does. See? That's our number 3.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's basically a teleport thing. We can do it again, and I will. And we end up on this platform over here. Now, you can have a maximum of 4 of those in a mission, and anybody can go through them. Including enemies, including your friends. Well, actually, enemies I don't think can. But your allies certainly can. And as I said, it's a great way to get Lloyd unstuck in the isolation vaults. Actually, let's go back up there. And do it again. To get over here. More lockers. And we've pretty much gotten all the containers in this section. But we didn't get that. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to do much, and they'll explode. At max rank, things at this level, I mean, we're not even attacking, and it's doing that. I don't hear cash. Well, I mean, as long as nobody else comes into this mission, I don't mind continuing to search for stuff. I'm admittedly a little confused
There's a heavy unit approaching.
as to why it hasn't given me somebody else in this mission. Oh, there's... I'll take that I-10 Amber Star. Alright, we can finally kind of move into our next room of this mission. There's something in the corner here. Man, we are getting a lot of stuff. There we go. Finally got somebody added to the squad. I was wondering when they would do that. This is going to speed up quickly now.
We've got robots inbound.
Yep. As I said, going to speed up quickly now. We're going this way. Ah. Let's go kill Al and V.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Sanuka prototype. And now, let me show you the future Sanuka. Kill!
Target acquired. Take them down.
I had never noticed him his whine when you did that. Oh, that's funny. I've done so many of these missions, and they usually go by so quickly that you never get a chance to even hear him talk. Where is the exit? This way. Oh, down below.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
All right, we got 4 neural sensors out of that. Have I built Valkyr? I don't know. I'll have to take a look. See if I've built Valkyr. Valkyr's a very good Warframe. Let's take a quick look. I have not built Valkyr.
Ready to kick.
Bottom.
I have the chassis and the optics. I don't have the systems. Well, let's continue doing those missions. But I'm pretty sure we need 2 more neural sensors. Yeah, we need 2 more neural sensors for Frodia Prime Neuroptics. So, might as well go back in and kill him again. You'd think he'd remember to stay down. Alright, well, maybe not. Okay, let's get out of here. And then go back in. And then go to Temisto.
You have loyal.
I have no loyalty issues whatsoever. All right.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Get
The
anything
Zanuka
interesting down
prototype
here?
has made Alad V a very dangerous man. If he's
Oh,
allowed
not
to
worth-
carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system
Looking
will
forward
be
about
safe.
over here. Almost got that kleptomaniac.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
Heavy robotics
There's
signature
our
target
locker.
not mode.
Now, I will point out, right over here we have a red door, and it's got downward triangle, half moon, and square. So,
Be careful, Tenno. Zanuka has all the power of a Warframe with a full complement of mods. It's as if you were fighting one of your own today.
Oh, let's see if I can remember
Stay
where
focused.
this thing
There's a heavy
is.
unit approaching.
I don't think I can remember where it is.
How to make a donation to my newest enterprise. Excellent.
Oh, we have somebody in, so I'm not going to spend the time.
For reconstruction.
Alright. And they're already well ahead of me. I better go catch up. Ooh. Yep, I'm on my way. Where is that? I gotta go down in here.
Oh, it's your friends you're looking for. You're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype. Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Terry. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit. Market forces dictate that you need to evolve or die. Which will it be, Tenno?
Target acquired. Take them down. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Got another neuroptics. Oh, but we got 8 neural sensors out of that. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Protea Prime Neuroptics. In the queue. Okay. So we are well on the way of building a couple more Warframes. Did I not start Gauss Prime? Oh. Alright, so we have Death Cube in the queue, we have Gauss Prime in the queue, we have Protea Prime in the queue, we've got Saren waiting for us. So that is 3 Warframes. Okay, let's make it 4. We'll get Valkyr into the queue by going for that systems. It may take us a few more runs with Alad V. And now we don't care if we get any more neural sensors, but
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka
we want them anyway.
We'll fix that for you.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun?
Alright, come back in. We go to Themisto. Find a new squad. Where are we going? This way. And we're already here. Isn't that wonderful?
Now, let me show you the future, Zanuka. Kill!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, Tenno. Project Zanuka.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
Ooh, what do they scan? Jupiter.
Won't be bothering us anymore.
Cephalon fragment.
Let's get out of here.
Nope, not a systems. Still want that systems. As you can see, we are slowly ranking up everything that we are working on, including the Arbiters of Hexus, which is getting close to its maximum. Alright, we're out of that. So we're going to come back in here. We're going to go and do Themisto again.
Now,
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Well, that was quick.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target down. Assassination contract complete.
And there's our Valkyr systems. And 4 more neural sensors. Yes, definitely coming in to do assassination missions. He doesn't always drop the neural sensors, but when he does, we get neural sensors. Especially with a resource booster. Okay. So we now have all the other pieces for Valkyr, so I will build the chassis, build the neuroptics, and build the systems. So that means we have 4, count them, 4. Sorry. Yeah, you can tell even today where I was raised. Okay. We have now got all those. Let's make sure we have the Valkyr blueprint. Valkyr blueprint costs 35,000. Okay. All right. So we have Valkyr in the queue. Does it require anything special? Nope, just an Orcan cell. Alright, so we have 4 Warframes in the queue. We have a companion in the queue. We don't have any weapons in the queue, and we should probably start thinking about those. Are there weapons here that, actually, no, we'll look at it in here. We have the Volkar, which we have not ranked up. We have the Natarik, which we're ranking up right now. The Astilla we have not ranked up, and it has a blueprint for 20,000. Few details. Blueprint requires 4 tellurium, but we have it. So I'm going to buy it. Okay. Let's get one more. Fulman is not bad. Corinth is not bad. Cernos. Cernos is another bow. Corinth is a nice little shotgun. Fulman is a decent rifle. Let's get the Fulman. Few details. Get the blueprint. That requires argon crystals, which we happen to have plenty of right now. So, and hexanon. So I'm going to purchase that. Let's put them into the queue. Okay. That would be our primaries. Let's see, we have the Astilla, which we're going to build. We're spending an awful lot of money here, but and we're going to build the Fulman. Okay. We're actually 1 piece short of Fulman Prime, which would be nice to have. The Queller requires more tellurium. We don't have that. And the Aceltra we cannot build yet because we need Mastery Rank 14. Do we have any secondary weapon blueprints that we have not built that we could build? Epitaph Prime, we also need rank 14. We have everything we need for it. I'm still looking for the 2 pieces for that, but that requires Master Rank 13. We have 1 Lex Prime. There is a weapon called the Lex Prime that takes 2 Lex Primes in order to create it. Okay? But then you still want to have a Lex Prime because there is a thing called the an Incarnon adapter that can upgrade Lex Prime, but will not upgrade Lex Prime. Okay. Octocore, we need Fieldtron for, oh good heavens. That one we might be going farming for later. Pandero Prime, Seer, Velox Prime, Staticore. We also need more Fieldtron for that, as well as Nitane Extract. Where are these Karamote Sagan models? They're from fishing. We need to get Karamotes from cave hotspots during any weather. That one might need a bait to get Karamotes. I don't know what bait though. Xylock Prime requires Master Rank 13. So we have secondaries that we cannot build right now. So let us see what secondaries exist here that we can get blueprints for, so that we can get some on our in our queue. So our secondaries, if we go to swap and we scroll down, we have the Ak Bolto, okay, for 15,000. But if I remember correctly, most of the Ak blueprints require the actual base weapon, and we don't have the Bolto currently. I don't have an Atamos? I thought I built an Atamos. No, but it takes argon crystals and we have them. So let's go get an Atamos. I'm going to purchase the blueprint. And I'll want a second one to rank up later. So the Axe probably have the same problem. This one is unlocked. The Ak Magnus. But I think, again, we need 2 Magnus. So some of these need to require other weapons in order for us to build them. All right, we just bought the Atamos. Well, we might as well... we have that. Neuropox, Piranha, Sonicor, Spira. We have the Staticor over there. Velox. I was hoping to find something that I would really like to have. Let's see. Nell has its thing. Haiku. Haiku is another silent weapon. We can always use more silent weapons, secondaries. So, I might go and get that one, I think, as a weapon. And yes, we can build it easily, so we'll purchase that. All right. So let's put those 2 into the queue. Okay. We're now looking at secondaries. So Atamos, let's build Atamos. And let us build Haiku. Okay. So we have 2 of those in the works. Let's look at melee. Can always use more melee weapons too. We want a lot of things to rank up soon. And for that matter, I'm going to probably consider getting something like another companion. But I want an animal companion. Oh, Meyer is available. Meyer is an infested sword, which has its own weirdness here. You know, we have the extra neural sensors now. Let's go ahead and build Meyer. Oh, and we can finally build Orthos Prime. Because we're Master Rank 12 now. So I'm going to build that. We need to be Master Rank 13 to build the Colossus Prime. We don't have. We need to do some farming for Kovnik to build Sun and Noon. We've already built the Tonkat, Venato Prime, and Tack and Lug. We've already built all those. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of weapons in the queue now. We have weapons. We have a companion. We have a bunch of Warframes. We have a bunch of other things. So that's all in the queue. Let's go to our incubator. Okay, and go to Cooper Beating. Now, we can get blueprints for an incubated power core from the market. Okay. We may as well do that so that we can breed something else. The blueprint itself costs 50,000 and requires an argon crystal. Well, we happen to have argon crystals to spare, but we don't have the 50,000. You notice we spent so much of our money, and I'm going to need 500,000 soon for other things. So what I'm going to do is let's go make some money. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to our good old friend Gabby. Okay, and that'll give us also more affinity. And we're going to see, maybe spend 10 minutes in here. Maybe spend more. We'll see how much. Oh, and while we're here, okay. So you notice we're just killing everything by just standing here right now. All right. All right. So if I'm going to do this, we need to find our synthesis target, which is this way.
Be on the lookout.
Yep. And the synthesis target is this way. This way. This way.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Like I said, remember when I said we just walk through things and they die? That's what's happening right now.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
Oh, it's back here. Here we go, got him.
Good. I have received the synthesis. You are an efficient hunter.
Oh, they came and followed me. Isn't that nice of them?
Support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, there's something here.
Operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
Oh, I already did the
Extraction is available if you need it.
the lockers. Oh. Let's see. Do we need it? 14,000? No. If we're doing 14,000 for 5 minutes, I'm sticking around for a bit. We need a lot of money right now. Well, now we know where the exit is.
Personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
Alright, there's our Eximus challenge complete. Our Paracesis is almost ranked up and ready to be formed again. Now, that's an interesting thing. There is a... There is a item there. What is that item? How do we get there? Let's find out. There must be a way. And the way is not this way.
Share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
There's Water Wings. He's over here. Had some trouble. I'll stay close in case he has trouble again. 15 minutes might be a good breaking point for this. Should finish ranking everything up. Alright, so Paracesis is fully ranked up.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Ow. Oh, I ache.
Mission complete.
Alright, we finished our missions. We have ranked up almost everything. Paracesis is up to rank 34, which is actually its current maximum, I believe. So we can mod it again, which we will do. But right now, I'm going to look at our Arbiters of Hexus. That's our first thing. And say, oh, I don't have the money to rank you up. Oh, isn't that a shame?
You are on the verge.
We need another 400,000. We're going to need a lot more for Barricadiers. So we're going to be making money galore during this stuff. But we also need to make ducats. Now, I need to take a break. So we're going to continue this in about an hour to an hour to 2 hours from now. And we have finished up our daily standing cap anyway for things. So we will continue to do this when I get back. So with that, I'm going to build you a fawn to do and see you in a little bit. We're going to do the Vallis Undermind, I think, first when I get back, because I meant to do that this time, and I just need to take a break. My arms, my fingers, my hands are just aching like mad. So this is a good time for a dinner break, so I will see you later.